Okay, I've opened a session called Siren. Let's take a listen. And I want to start by trimming off the front here. I'm going to zoom in and in shuffle mode, trim off the part that isn't actually siren here at the beginning. We'll start right where the siren starts. So I'll zoom back out again. I want to show you a way to mark a specific spot in a clip, and it doesn't matter if that clip contains dialogue or music or a sound effect. And Pro Tools calls it a sync point. So I have the whole clip selected here. I'll go to the clip menu, and down here below the rename is Remove Sync Point. Well, that's interesting. I haven't even defined a sync point, and it's already allowing me to remove it. That's because I have the whole clip selected. If I define a specific spot in time, then go to the clip menu, then I can identify a sync point. And the keystroke for this is Command comma or Control comma on a PC. So let's make one. I'm going to zoom in and see if I've accurately defined where the pitch of the siren drops and starts back up again. Let's take a listen. Well, gee, that's pretty close. So we can move a sync point once we've defined it. Let's see if it's maybe more in this area. I'll take it. So I'll zoom back out again, and I want to point out to you that there's two important things about sync points. The sync point is attached to the clip. So if I go to slip mode and I move this clip back in time, the sync point moved with it. Still, the low pitch point in the siren, whether that happens at this point in the timeline or back here where we had it originally. Now that's in contrast to markers, which we'll see when we work with video, and those are attached to the timeline, and they really don't know anything about what's going on in any specific clip. Okay, the second thing is, a clip can only have one sync point. So if I make another, define a point in time back here, and make another sync point, the first one will go away. So what if I wanted to define 2 points in time in this siren clip? Well, I would probably have to split the clip. This guy over here can have his own sync point again. So 1 sync point per clip, that's the rule. All right, I will undo a couple of these things and get back to our siren. Let's undo that sync point, put him back there. And let's say we're doing music for a game or a movie, and we want to create some music so that 8 beats of the music equals 1 cycle of this siren. So let's get the transport window open. Window, transport. And we'll do our manual tempo. And let me zoom in just a little bit here. Now we're actually moving from minutes and seconds to bars and beats. So let me change that to bars and beats. And let's get rid of minutes and seconds so it's not confusing us. And I want 8 beats of this tempo to end right there when this siren cycle starts over again. So let's see if I can get this lined up so that 8 beats. That's pretty good. 105. Let me zoom out just a little bit again. So how does that help us? Well, now we can look for a piece of library music that's in the 105 beats per minute range, and it should line up pretty well with this siren. Or we can start creating our own piece of music, and we know what tempo will work with this siren. And that's what we'll do in the next movie.